I think there's something in my dad's house. I think there's something in my dad's house. My dad has had this house since I was about 6 and ever since then I've witnessed some strange things. I would wake up in the middle of the night to hear footsteps outside my room when nobody was awake. I have only 3 occasions where something extremely strange has happened. The first time wasn't that scary. Me, my dad and my stepmom were all stood in the kitchen when the pan on the stove just slid across the stove. We all froze and stopped talking. My dad turned to me and asked, "Did you see that?" I nodded, but then after a while we just ignored it and carried on talking. The second one I still can't understand to this day. I was sat on the sofa in front of the window when I heard a knock coming from behind me. I didn't think of it much at first, thinking it was the door and I was just tired. It came again and genuinely thought I was going crazy, but I saw my little brother look up hearing the knock as well, and that's when my blood ran cold. My dad walked into the room asking if we heard knocking. We told him yes, but from the window, and he looked confused. My dad opened the back door and went into the garden to where the window was. He came back in telling us that nothing was there. The thing is that window is too high up to be reached. Not even my dad, who is almost 6 feet, can't reach it. We never found out what that sound was. The third not many people know about, but one night I was in bed and just before I went to sleep I felt a hand rub my back and someone whisper, "Good night." I turned to see a figure walking out of my room who looked like my dad, so I didn't question it and went to sleep. The next morning I saw my dad and asked him if he had went in my room at night, and what he said scares me to this day. "I was at work all night. What ain't you talking about?"